Hey there, and welcome to another installment of Bruiser'S Playbook. Today we're gonna examine the minor scales. Now there are three minor scales: the natural minor scale, the harmonic minor scale, and the melodic minor scale. These three minor scales have a common factor, and that is the interval between the tonic note and the third note of the scale is minor instead of major. Where they differ is whether or not the 6th and 7th scale steps are raised. The natural minor scale. Each major scale has a relative minor scale. These two scales share the same key signatures and notes, but since they start on different notes, the step pattern is different. So what we'll do is, here we have again our C major scale, right? C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. Now, if we take and start with this A here, and we go up the step pattern like this: A, B, C, D, F, G, and A. So, same notes, different step pattern. So we call that the A natural minor scale, and that is the relative minor of C major. Now we'll take a look at the difference between the C major scale and the C minor scale, which share the same keynote, but they have a different step pattern and therefore a different set of notes. So here is the C major scale, and right, so and now the natural minor scale, C natural minor scale. Okay, so what we have done here is we've lowered the third note and the sixth note and the seventh note of our C major scale. And that's how we create a natural minor scale. So here is again is C major, right? The scale steps are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and back to the tonic note. And here is the natural minor scale, which goes starting at C, that's the 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, and back to the tonic. The leading tone and the 5 chord. The half step between the 7th step of the major scale and the tonic gives the sense of finality, right? So here it is, the 7th to the tonic, leading tone to the tonic right here. And here we have the flatted 7th going to the same note. So, this has less of a conclusive sound and lacks the impact of the leading tone of the major scale. So the solution to this was to give the natural minor scale a leading tone by raising the 7th step by a half step. So here, and they call that the C harmonic minor scale. And here's what that sounds like with the raised 7th. Okay, what this also does is this alteration gives us a proper 5-7 chord in the key of C minor. So, or as opposed to, let's say, a G minor chord going to back to C minor. This is our going back to G7. Here you can hear the cadence, whereas in the minor to minor progression you really can't. Okay, now we're going to take a look at the melodic minor scale. While the harmonic minor scale offers a solution to the so-called flaw of the natural minor scale, it creates another one. And that is namely when you play the whole scale, you get a really kind of exotic sound to it, because there is a 1.5 step difference between our sixth and our seventh. To create something a little less exotic, the sixth step is raised a half step like this. So, here we go again. Our tonic note, our second, our flat 3, our 4, our 5, our newly raised 6th, and the raised 7th from the harmonic minor back to the tonic. So, it sounds like this. And that gives it a, well, more melodic flow, as the name implies. Traditionally, when played descending, the melodic minor is the same as the natural minor, since the lowered 6th and 7th tones have more pull towards the 5th scale degree. So going up, right, we have this. And in traditional circles, 100 years ago or so, that was how the melodic minor was played, because you didn't need the raised 7th and 6th going down, and it worked better towards going back to the 5th of the scale. In this day and age, the melodic minor scale is played the same way up and down, and is sometimes called the jazz melodic minor, and is used in a myriad of ways over different chord types, which is another discussion. In popular music, the raised 6th of the scale clashes with notes in the natural minor harmony, so the melodic minor scale is not used very much as a tonal center of its own. So, that wraps up this section on minor scales, and should give you a pretty good foundation for further examination of scales, of which there are plenty. So until next time, this is Bruiser'S signing off, and we'll see you later.